Hello, light seekers. This is Moon Garden Angel 711. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading and this message and receiving this messages. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much for the new subscribers and I am very grateful and thankful for my old subscribers. I also want to say happy birthday to all the Cancerians. Also, this is going to be a reading for the sign of Aquarius for the month of July of 2021. Let me see here. We're still under the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, and that's going to end on July the 7th, 2021. So we are still bracing ourselves in regards to those people that are going to return in our life, if they're going to return or if we are going to allow them to return. I know they're going to be contacting us or contacting you, asking for maybe reconsider, review, whatever it needs to be completed or done. Now, one of the things that also I need to caution everyone is that we are still under a 5-year cycle of Mercury retrograde. 5-year, 7-year, or even as far back as 2011. So if you happen to have or have had any issues or problems going on, or life lessons that you might have had back in 2011, 2014, or even 2016, that those are things that are still coming back, because those are cycles that, or maybe not just coming back, but also issues that need to be completed. If you see that you've been having kind of a rut since then, this is about to end this year. So as soon as Mercury retrograde ends, this is going to be over. You're going to see how things are going to start getting better. Things are going to improve, whether it's a job, whether it's spiritually, or if it's even with your partner. You might decide that you want to just go ahead and part ways amicably, or you might decide that you want to just go ahead and continue on with maybe a different path, different contract, different agreement, different, if you were married and you decide that you want to divorce, you might want to sign a new contract by saying, spiritually obviously, that you're going to continue to be friends. So those are the kind of new contracts that you're going to be seeing with your new life path, or when this cycle is ending. Now, we still have Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter, and Neptune that are still on retrograde, and they're going to continue, at least some of them, till the end of October, middle of October, or even Neptune is going to continue on as a retrograde all the way through the end of December. So make sure that you look at your chart to see where those particular planets are in your on your horoscope, so that you can see what houses are going to be affected by those planets being retrograde. So just look at and I'm trying to fix my candle here, guys, sorry. Let's see here, trying to balance it out. So some of you may also be balancing your life with respect to your children, respect to your job, or respect to your changing of the light, changing of the way that you're going to be viewing things once this Mercury retrograde is over. Now, Aquarius, one of the things that I was receiving as messages whenever I was meditating was the word or the statement, "You are my muse. You are my inspiration." That's what I was getting. The other thing that I was receiving was different ethnic backgrounds. So the person that you're coming to this reading for might be of different ethnic backgrounds. You might have different cultures. There might be something different about each other that it's very apparent. And then the question is, are we too different? So someone is really questioning themselves whether they are you too different to be together? Are you too different to even come together? Are you too different to continue your life path together? Are there differences so big that you're not able to come or reach an agreement or compromise or get to that middle part where you are both able to be okay with continuing on? So, or even starting that relationship, um, or even a job. Is your job or the people that work there too different for you to even work there? Are you in alignment with their objectives? So the other thing that I saw was a ship, a cruise. So someone is probably going to be taking a cruise in a ship, and or recently made reservations to go on a trip on a cruise. So, and this is typically somebody that does not like to go on ships or might be afraid of water. So that was coming up for you, Aquarius. So here we go. Spirit, what is the message for the month of July for the sign of Aquarius 2021? Spirit, what are the messages? What is the energy? What is the message, Spirit? Whoa, it's a lot. Maybe they're, well, okay. They're saying take it. Create space. Wow. Some of you might have some on your chart, might have, I think it's Scorpio or Cancer. Or, yeah. Scorpio or I want to say Libra that had this card. So you might have that in your chart. So you might want to look at that. So what I'm seeing here is someone that is trying to create the space for something else to come in. You're ready to embark into a new life path, a new way of living, a new way of embracing life, a new way of seeing how to even rear your children. So you're creating that space, you're shifting your mind to be able to create that space for something new to come in. It might be relationships. Like I said before, we are about to finish Mercury retrograde. You might decide that you do want to go ahead and end the relationship and create a space for a new relationship, a new way of living, a new family. You're ready for that. Or you also create a space on or even maintaining the current family that you have by creating the space of maybe viewing your life differently. As we all know, we are all conditioned and reared or raised by our parents, so they have their own thoughts, their own beliefs, their own ideals of how to see life and how to view life, and they raised us with those blueprints. So you might be creating the space that maybe you're letting go of the old beliefs to create new beliefs that are in accordance to your the new person that you are, the new way of viewing life, the new way of seeing things. Think of it like purchasing a new prescription. So you've been wearing this prescription of glasses or contacts for the past 3 years, the same prescription, then all of a sudden your vision changes, and those contacts are bothering you. So you go to the doctor and they give you a new glasses with new degrees and new prescriptions. So now you're seeing life from a different set of glasses, different lens, magnifying lens, if you need to, or bifocals or non-bifocals, but you're seeing it differently now. So you just completely have outgrown that particular period of your life, or you've graduated per se, from a particular grade, and now you are going to the next level. So now you are seeing things differently. You're not the same person that you were yesterday. You're not the same person that you were 20 years ago. You have different beliefs, different life experiences. So it is only obvious that you're going to now see life in a different perspective. So you create that space to allow the new way of seeing things. So that's what I see here for Aquarius. Guys, this is really good. You might even take up some arts. You might even take up classes to to learn an instrument, piano, guitar, arts, be able to draw, write. So you're creating that space for the new you, the new things and new tools that you're going to be learning. So we're going to, and this one just kind of came out, so I'm going to go ahead and see, and it's going to be a new passion that is going to propel you to a different lifestyle, different, you might even move. So I'm being told to keep it, so we're going to keep it. And as you can see, it's almost like both of them have this, this flame. So this might be a twin flame reading, because I see this flame, this one was really sure to come out. Passion, wisdom, love, innate knowledge is just coming through, and it's almost like overpowering my energy right now, how it's just taking over the passion that is the life passion that is going to now manifest in this new way of life. That's what you're creating the space for. So that's what really is popping through right now. I'm sorry, I had to turn off my alarm there for a second, so I apologize. I had to just kind of walk away real fast. So let's go ahead and get started. Whew. What is the energy, Spirit, for the sign of Aquarius for the month of July? What is the energy? What is the energy? There goes one, envy. And I'm being told it's reversed. So now I need to. Now I'm seeing here that, you're going to be, I see here, obviously, I see someone that is very envious. I see a feminine energy that is very envious. It might be of you, feminine, or it might be of you, masculine. But I also see here that because of that envy, this is going to create a turmoil for both of the feminine and the masculine. I'm almost seeing also that this was kind of like there's some dark energies around here, some entities that are creating this storm brewing. But no worries, because what's going on also, we also have the archangels present in this particular reading. We also have Archangel Raphael, who is creating a lot of healing energy to be able to combat a lot of this. So I'm seeing a priestess that's actually doing this. So someone might have gone to a feminine witch, or to create those type of energies. So yeah, I see here that there's the secondary message here. I see here a feminine that is going through a turmoil, but because the archangels are there, this is only going to be temporary. It's not going to stay there too long. So they are, protecting her. You see the color on this, the black color on this feminine energy. So the turmoil, and it's almost like all of this, dark energy is almost overpowering her. It's on her garment as well. But here's all the yellow around her, or in here, as long as she walks out of this particular house or goes into the outside, she's going to be able to see the color that she has. It's just outside. So this is also third message here I see, is that I see that there's a third, there's a feminine energy that is recently gone through maybe a depression, because of all the turmoil that she's going through, all the worries that she's going through, such as finances, trouble paying bills, maybe her job. And it's almost like all that energy, she's going through depression, so it's all that energy that is overpowering her, but she is almost about to come out. This is telling me that it's going to be sometime around, I'm looking at the month of July the 10th. So all of this, it's going to end on that end. And, now they're reminding me that Mercury retrograde ends on July the 7th. So it might also be on July the 7th that all of this is going to end, because the feminine energy is going to be guided by the angels that are telling her, you know what, there's a light ahead of you. So just stay strong. So the angels are guiding her to come out of this depression, and she's going to, look at that, 7-2. So yeah, maybe even July the 2nd, July the 4th, where she's going to walk away from all of this negative, depression and dark energies are fogging down. Again, this was something that happened because maybe a loss of a job. She's just worried from a lot of things that are having her preoccupied for those things. So, and it's almost like she's worried also about putting food on the table. So I'm tapping into that energy. So some of you may be worried about that. Just know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Start also find the prayer for Archangel Raphael. Look it up in the internet and see, what, that prayer is. Light up a green candle in his behalf. And also, and some of you might be receiving a package just about right now and be knocking at the door as you are listening to this. And as I'm seeing that right now, but also know that once you get out of this depression, because of the guidance from the archangels, you're going to be fine. You're going to be walking in a different door. You're never going to have to go back there ever again, because you're going to be kind of walking on clouds. You are graduating, because of everything that that the angels are guiding you to do. Now I'm being guided to this card here. You have to be able to create the space in order to move away from all of this dark energy. As you can see, there's kind of a gradual change of color. See, this is kind of light, and a little bit of dark. And then it turns again into a dark, and then it goes gradually increasing to light. So you might be you might be having some ups and downs in your life right now, but know that this is about to be over. So just hang in tight, feminine energy, if you are the one that I'm tapping into right now. Let's see here. Okay, they're saying take it. See, here you go. You're going to personal healing. So you're going through a stage right now of healing yourself, and that's being guided by Archangel Raphael. I love how the cards just resonate with one and another. Door to personal healing and happiness. So just know that this is going to end, and you're going to by doing the meditation. I know that you're right now having that anxiety, as I said earlier, anxiety, depression. It is going to pass. So just, hang in there. Start saying, get out of the house, go and ground yourself. I'm being told to tell you that walk on grass, barefoot. walk on, go to the park, take off your shoes and walk around in an area where there is a lot of grass. Go sit near a park or a bench where there's a tree. Trees are very healing. Talk to a tree. I mean, I know that sounds crazy to some people, not to me though. I do it a lot. Go talk to a tree and just ask them to heal you. Buy a bouquet of flowers for yourself. Talk to the flowers and ask them for guidance and healing. I promise you it works. I promise you it works. Let's see here. I'm being told to stop shuffling, so I'm going to do that. Here we go. Carrying connection. So one of the things that I'm being told is that there might have been a connection here that really just broke your heart because of envy. There might have been some envy around the connection, and know that whatever happened, it was just a perception of what they meaning the people that were envious of you wanted you to see, and it appears as though they succeeded because you walked away. So what you saw that made you walk away, I'm not exactly sure, but we can clarify that. So but this has caused you a lot of anxiety. That whatever you saw was something that really created a lot of sadness, a lot of anxiety, a lot of turmoil within yourself. So this might have been also when you were a little girl. You might have saw something that you should not have seen. I'm not exactly sure what that is. It's just a message for someone there, specifically there. Now my readings are timeless, so just when you are reading it or when this is popping up on your feed, it is at the right time that you're supposed to listen to it or watch it, because there is a message there that is going to resonate with you. Now, all of the messages may not resonate with you guys, whoever's watching this, because I support this high level soulmates as well as the twin flames. And a lot of my messages are mainly geared towards that group. And but if you're watching this, if you just want to watch it for fun, that's in it, and some of the messages resonate, you are free to do so. Okay, but I needed to say that. Now I'm seeing here that, going back to the message that I was saying, is that there is a feminine energy. I'm seeing it as a mother energy, so she might have children. It's very envious of you because you are of light, you are of color. If you can see, this is the same color that this feminine energy is wearing, kind of a pink and reddish. So it's the same one, same feminine that there's two feminines here, the one that is very envious and the one that walked away, because this feminine energy saw the connection from this masculine with this feminine energy, and again, they created a something that made you walk away. But do you know that you are being watched by Archangel Raphael, whom is the angel of healing? So again, I go back to start asking for his healing. Go up and walk, go outside and walk in nature where there's a lot of green that is going to heal you. Also, one of the things that I'm seeing here is that this particular action or whatever you saw was meant to happen. It was also divinely allowed to happen. Whatever dark energies she used, she was allowed by divine for it to happen, because this was going to propel him to make decisions and open the door to a new way of seeing things. So it was going to open his eyes. So know that even though that it was divinely allowed, it is also being divine. You are also being divinely watched, protected, and guided, so that no harm comes to you. This karmic energy or feminine energy was also allowed simply because there was a karmatic debt with this masculine that he needed to pay, a lesson that he needed to learn from a prior life. So that's the reason that there is a divine allowance in here, because they needed to allow her to get, I guess, her karma, from this masculine. We're talking about a feminine energy that probably likes to wear a lot of reds, a lot of yellows, a lot of greens. She may be of dark hair, dark brown hair, very light complected. Actually, no, let me very olive complected. So there might be some ethnic differences here. I'm also seeing here that she loves flowers. There's always flowers around her house, or even plants around her house. She might be even known as the person that has the green thumb in her house, because she loves so many flowers. She may even have a pond in her house, or was raised near, or has memories of a pond when she was a child. They might have even had a peacock in her home whenever she was a child, because she has those memories of that. Let me see here. I'm seeing here that there might have been a loss of a feminine energy that has transitioned to a different world now, or a different dimension. Because now I'm seeing, this is a different message. I'm seeing her kind of a different clothing, different color clothing. So she's in a different dimension. However, she is fine. She's watching you from afar. Feminine energy. This might be your grandmother, someone that used to wear a lot of dresses, a little bit on the heavy set side, but she's watching you. She's pretty much saying right now that when you see a dove, specifically a dove, or even butterflies, that she is around you, watching you. She's with you. So she is very saddened that you are dealing with stress and anxiety, but know that she's there with you. She also sees that you're going through this storm right here, and know that she watches you at night. She knows that you're praying. Some of you might be praying a rosary at night, or even doing meditation at night. So I see that she might have even given you a rosary, or gave you something. She might have left you something, a watch or an apron or something that she might have left, or a piece of clothing that she might have left, that you hold very close to your heart. So sometimes you wear it just so that you can be closer to her, or near her, or you feel her near you. So she loves you a lot, and know that she is watching you. She sees that there might be someone that saw a rainbow just recently. So it might have rained where you are right now, or recently in the past couple of days, or will be, and you're going to see a rainbow. She's saying that that's her, asking God to show the rainbow, that there's better days ahead of you, that you're going to be fine. So that's what's coming through right now. Let me see here. What else? Something about a tree. So there might be also a tree that is of importance to you. As a child, you might have swung on a tree, or had a swing by a tree, something along those lines. Mountains are also coming through right now. You might have this little giddy side of you, and this really beautiful eyes that whenever somebody sees you, they always tell you have beautiful eyes, and they look like you're always smiling. Let me see here. You might also have a gate that is made like a rough iron gate. There might be some pillars inside your home. I'm seeing 2 pillars, or kind of like a door that has kind of an arch. I'm seeing that. A very beautiful big house that you remember. So I'm seeing a lot of arches in here. Whoa, this is intense. Okay, so let's see here. Spirit, can you clarify envy? Oh, wow. Yeah, somebody is envious at the fact that you might have, you might be someone's 10 of Pentacles. You have a family. So I'm also seeing here that someone is envious because they don't want to lose their family, their 10 of Pentacles. They see you and they feel like they're going to lose. The minute they saw you, they knew that you were trouble for them, for their life. As I see someone here kind of like eloping or running away from the unit or from the team, from the family. It looks like maybe even a grandfather, someone that was a grandfather or an uncle. It does not agree with this feminine energy, so they are at they are actually in fighting because they don't agree how she does things. She's very greedy. I can see this here. So she, you know, someone that is very envious is very greedy. They already have a lot of things and they just want more. And it goes back to the ego. They're very egocentric, very doesn't respect other people's property. She wants that for her own. She might already even have a beautiful car. I'm seeing a black dark car, and she wants more. She wants like the latest edition. Yeah, she is really envious of someone's love, someone's love here. I see here, this is going to be a twin flame reading. I can see this already, and I saw that whenever I saw that the two flames. I see the lovers. I see the caring connection. So I'm seeing that already, and for me, that's interpreting it as a twin flame. So it looks like this envy is in the storm brewing. She's creating that for this lovers, that she sees that this masculine is in love with this feminine already. Clarify storm warning. Clarify storm warning. Storm warning. Wow. Yeah, yes, I can see here. So that she created this dark energy around them both so that he would stop seeing her or her as the apple of his eyes, as someone that was very electrifying, very magnetic, very beautiful, because that's the only thing he would see. He was very focused on her. So this feminine energy created dark magic and dark energy so that he would start looking at other women and take away the focus from her, because he has fallen in love with her and she knows this already. Clarify fourth chakra. Clarify the fourth chakra. Okay, they're saying to stop. Seven of Pentacles. See, this feminine energy created the illusion that there were other options for him to see. Even though this is a feminine energy, I'm seeing that it's almost like this feminine energy put him in the feminine energy, the masculine, so that he could see that there were a lot of options that gave him this confusion, this illusion of all this grayness, the fogginess, to be able to choose and focus on her. So by giving him all these options, or the illusion that there were other options, pretty much confused him. Walking away. Can you clarify walking away? What is Page of Wands? Yeah, see, that way the dark energy May this masculine energy confuse so that he would not feel the passion that he feels for her. So yeah, was all done for that reason, so that it would confuse him, so that he would not go to this feminine energy. Door to personal healing and happiness. Spirit, what is the message? What is the clarification? Okay. Oh, wow. 3 cards. So let's see here. And they're all in reverse. 8 of Swords. Okay. So the door to personal healing, what that's telling me now, the clarification card, is that yes, she tied him up, and she might have created all this illusion to confuse him, but he is now seeing, and now is breaking off those cords that are keeping him tied to that confusion. And now she's no longer celebrating the fact that she had won 10 of Wands. So now he doesn't have those burdens. He sees the truth that, the door to personal healing. He has healed himself by removing all of that, breaking off those cords and those swords. He has now removed that veil that would cover him and that fogginess. He's able to actually see and heal, because remember, as I said, we have Archangel Raphael here that is also helping us and helping this masculine energy get out and heal not just the feminine energy, but also the masculine energy. By healing the feminine energy, he's also healing the masculine energy. Anxiety, Spirit. Okay, that was fast. The Empress. You are the Empress in the 7 of Cups. Oh my God. Okay. I was reading the 7 of Pentacles as the 7 of Cups. And that is, I'm going to take that as that was no mistake. So now I see here that this feminine energy, when she walked away, she opened the doors to a lot of opportunities. And this masculine energy knows that. So he's now afraid that he's going to lose her because of all these opportunities that she has opened the doors to, not only from a financial, but also from a physical, spiritual, mental, and etherically, as well as vocally. It's almost like she increased her vocabulary also, because maybe she studied also. But he now sees her as the Empress, whereas before he might have not necessarily seen her as that. All he saw was that there was a connection. But you know what, as I said before, all of this, whatever you want to call it, dark spirits, dark energies that they try to do on him, it actually was divinely allowed in order for him to grow, but also for her to grow and see that he is not the only thing that in this world. He meaning the divine masculine. She is her own power within herself. She is the Empress. She stands on her own. So she might have also doubted that at some point in time, whereas now she knows different. She doesn't need the masculine. She can move on by herself, with or without him. So and look at that, 3rd chakra, Shamuel. So let's go ahead and clarify caring connection, Spirit. Can you clarify caring connection? Clarify caring connection. Okay. Like that and like this. So let's look at this one first. 10 of Swords. So there is obviously a healing here from the Ten of Swords in reverse. So there might have been a backstabbing of the feminine from the masculine because of what he was made to do and she saw before. And now she is almost in the understanding that it wasn't him. So she is healing herself because she was shown something by Raphael, Archangel Raphael, that it wasn't necessarily him or under his guidance, that he was being manipulated. And here's the Ace of Swords. All of that I just said is the truth. This is someone that I'm tapping into that, divine is here to let you see the truth. So I'm going to clarify the Lovers, and I'm also going to further clarify the Eight of Swords in reverse, and that's it. This two. I'm going to clarify this two here, the Lovers and the Eight of Swords. So let's go ahead and clarify. Spirit, clarify the Lovers. What is the additional message for the Lovers? There might have been some childhood wound trauma that is following you, and that was one of the reasons, Divine Feminine, that you were able to so quickly walk away from all of this. Now this is in the challenge position. Yeah, that kind of made you kind of like by allowing your childhood trauma take over you, you kind of became like not the main character of a movie, but kind of like the second actress. So you were doubting yourself, and understandably so. You know, what you saw was, and this happened at work. So look at that. And he became, you might have had some loss of something, finances, or even a job, but no, and even you kind of walked away from this official person. Not kind of, you did. That by walking away from this, you'd lost a job, there was a loss of something. What are the messages? Okay, so there's going to be some legal matters that are that someone is going to be attending. So I'm being told it's going to be the feminine, and that it matches with this. This is actually for a feminine energy. There's going to be a loss, and she's going to be kind of unmasked. Clarify Eight of Swords, Spirit. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Okay. Yes. So you're taking a journey out of your house. You're going to be kicked out of your house. Clarify jurisdiction and journey. Jurisdiction and journey, Spirit. What is the additional message for jurisdiction and journey? Jurisdiction and journey. The Lovers in reverse. There's going to be a divorce here, and they are upright. So yeah, there's going to be a divorce here from this masculine and the karmic, because there was a lot of lies over here. I'm being guided to see that. What is going to be the outcome for this Lovers, Spirit? What is going to be the outcome for the Lovers? What is going to be the outcome? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? Okay. Let's see. This one came first. Look at that. You are in his thoughts. He is. I asked what is going to be the outcome of the Lovers, and you are in his thoughts. he can't stop thinking of you. And there might be an initial of C and M. He sees your face. He's almost maybe even drawing your face, because he can't stop thinking of you. You may have a really nice, beautiful features in your face, like a very distinctive features. Your eyebrows, your nose, your mouth. There's some things that he's remembering about you, about your face, that he cannot stop thinking of you. And he wants to make you part of his community. Actually, the community also misses you. And look at that. This is going to be the outcome. Marriage. Need I say any more? This is going to be the outcome. Aquarius, you are his muse. And you maybe are different ethnic backgrounds. The one thing that he probably may even ask you, are we too different to be together? So it goes back to my meditation. Just have faith that divine is all around you. Just know that divine is around you. That is going to be the outcome. Let's see when. 2023, I'm being told already. 2023, 2022, 22. The month of September. The number 999 might also be of importance to you. September. Or even the end of June, I'm being told now. So you got a couple of days. You might be hearing from him really soon. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. I'm going to leave it at that. Love you. Subscribe. And love you guys. Thank you. Bye.